What's up, folks? Main man Lucky Lance here for more Boros energy. That's right. Hope you guys are stoked for it. Let's see, I did Boros Mobilize, Boros Dragons, and now we're going to go back to Boros Energy. And I hope you guys are excited for that. Like I said, my name's Lance. Reportedly, my stream is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. I really would. So let's get back into this here deck list. It's pretty standard. Modern has kind of become a strange format again. I shouldn't say that like that. Before Modern Horizons 1, this will be a little bit of history lesson for you youngsters. You know, if there's any youngsters left playing this damn game. Modern, since it was made in 2011 through Modern Horizons 1, was a pretty stagnant format. And that was not seen as a negative thing. That was seen as a positive thing, where you could take a year off, a whole year, and you come back and your Modern deck would probably still be intact, still be good, still be fun, still maybe win a tournament with it, a big tournament. Well, somewhere along the lines, some people started crying. Someone started, oh, I'm so tired of Tron and Dredge and Jund and, you know, Boros Burn and Jeskai Control, Azorius Control. All these decks that were just staples. You know, staples that really didn't get hit too much. And there were other decks that got hit. You know, we had the, what was that deck? I shouldn't be talking about it. I don't remember. The deck that had, never mind, because I don't remember the name of the deck now. The creature spawning deck. Birthing Pod, my God. Yeah, Birthing Pod deck, stuff like that. People started complaining, saying it's been too stale for too long, combined with Wizards' greed. That's what really caused it, was Wizards said, we're not making any money off this Modern format, but it's our most popular format. How can we swindle some cash from our clients? And that's where Modern Horizons came from. And ever since Modern Horizons, every couple of years, the Modern format just became completely overran with whatever the new set was. With a new straight to Modern set was. And things just, there was no stability. Things were banned all the time. There was always broken S-tier decks. Well, there hasn't been a Modern Horizons set since, does this card say it? No. Whatever MH3 is. A couple of years ago now. And there is no MH4 coming. That's the thing that's kind of crazy. They're just kind of done doing this direct-to-modern stuff, it seems like. They're more focused on Universes Beyond, which is ass. Like, it's terrible shit. So, now we've gotten back to the point where Modern hasn't changed much in, like, over a year. And that's great for a guy like me, who doesn't play Magic that much anymore. So, I did manage to play this deck probably several months ago. I snuck on, found some time to play a league and all this chaos that swirls around me. Good chaos, by the way. And I got a 5-0, believe it or not. Like, I don't know if anyone caught that on MTG Goldfish, but I did get a 5-0. And that by a week or two earlier or later, I don't remember the exact sequence of time, I got a top 16 out of 41 players on a Modern challenge. The first challenge I've played online in like over a year, I got a top 16. There's only one change to the deck that I've made of those lists that I remember is one Blood Moon out of the side into the main. I don't even remember what I took. I think I took out the third Voice of Victory. I'm really digging this card. I see some lists aren't running this anymore, which seems really bizarre. I see some lists have like a bunch of whatchamacallit, Fable the Mirror Breaker and Legend of Roku in the main. I just don't think those are great in the main when you're against, you don't know. Like, just bring these out of the side against the mirror match. Sideboard's pretty much the same. I think that I added an Obsidian Charmaw or... No, those lists I had that I was talking about where I got the 5-0, I had a couple, like, Deafening Silence. I took those out for the Charmaws just because I really haven't seen much Ruby Storm. But I'll probably run into a bunch of times today. So, everyone... join me here for a League of Boros Energy. We've done all three. Is there a Boros deck in Pioneer? Do I need to do that? So anyways, guys, join me for this and get hyped. All right, guys, here for round one, and it's time to reveal a beverage. And folks, It's been a while since I had a new beverage for you guys, obviously, and this one isn't new. Nothing's new anymore. Look at my camera. There it goes. Nothing's new anymore, but I do have a 16-ounce can of Monster Ultra Punk Punch. Look at this thing. Look at this thing, man. It's kind of cool looking. Like, I don't know how much you guys can see. I don't really know what this is supposed to be. Look at that guy. Is that supposed to be like a punk volcano? Or is that supposed to be like a churro? I don't know. But we got a cassette tape over here. Look at that. Do children even know what that is? Hell, do 23-year-olds even know what that is? A cassette tape? What is this, 1994? All right, I always got to read the thing. Live fast, play loudly, challenge convention, and rediscover Fruit Punch. Fueled by rebellion and self-expression, our world-famous energy blend, we reinvented what Fruit Punch should be. Zero sugar, not too sweet, and goes down smooth. Ultra Punk Punch has the perfect amount of energy to power you through the next show. From pop punks to crusty ones, emos to screamos, we're all down with that. Oi, oi, oi. What the fuck is that? Oi, oi, oi? What the hell does that mean? Is that soccer? What? All right, so we all know that just start videos begin. Until I crack my beverage, it's gonna happen right now. Here we go. Oh, man. That's Fruit Punch. I have to mulligan this. This is trash. One land, no. Barely slightly better. What do you put on the bottom? You put Ranger on the bottom? Or do you put Pyromancer on bottom? I'm gonna put Pyromancer on bottom. That might be wrong. I don't know. I think it's just a judgment call. My thinking on that is Pyro, you know, I might not be able to get into Pyro, right? Because I could have a good hand and just kind of rot. But at the same time, that's good. I mean, I don't know. Ranger Captain, I've just found grabbing, you know, Guide of Souls really strong. My opponent is mulled to 4 here. So they're probably on something pretty nasty. Probably, I like how I got like a dent in my hat. You see that? What the hell? Must be my kids messing with it. There we go. He's dented! His brain's not properly formed. No, he's just a mirror. Alright. But, yeah, I guess this is just a mirror frog? I don't know. Yeah, I gotta take the Ajani. Nothing else makes sense. Ugh. I gotta remember I got Blood Moon in the main now again, so I gotta make sure I get a basic plains once in a while. At least one. Alright, but now is not the time for a basic plains. Now is the time for an Elegant Parlor. Alright. Galvanic Discharge. It's not a land, so I'll keep it. I mean, I just don't know what my opponent's up to right over there. Do I lay down the the Goblin Bombardment here? No, I don't think so. Don't let him know I got it. That'd be a surprise. He left up, like, spell gears, too. Alright, I guess we'll just do another Elegant Parlor. Why not, right? Elegant Parlor. Ocelot Pride can stay. That's a good one. Get a basic plains here. How long do you think this is going to survive? There's got to be a fatal push or something. This Balloon Burrow music's pretty relaxing. Thinking about raccoons and squirrels playing various woodwind instruments. What do you do with that? Yeah, there's Fatal Push. Puts Watery Grave. Yeah, sure. I guess I should have done something there. I should try, because if he's got a Murktide, I'm totally fucked. Just get rid of his graveyard. Yeah, I think I will. That's one way all of a sudden I can just be behind. Get rid of that graveyard. I don't have to worry about a big-ass Murktide. That's not half bad. I think you still want Guide of Souls. It's just, man, I don't know. I think it's just the better creature. Like, Ocelot Pride's great too, but Guide of Souls can really put some work in. Maybe it should have been Ocelot. I don't know. I don't plan on stacking Ranger Captain. With only one card in my opponent's hand, you know, it's just not worth it. Plus, I don't have enough of a board to really warrant it, I don't think. Okay, there's the frog. So you can discard one card. Make it a 2/3. Okay, it's dead. They have to do it now. Okay, they decide not to. I need to use 2 energy on that. There we go. Alright. Swing for 4. Probably should have played Goblin Bombardment first. I'll do it now. Still don't want to use my Ranger Captain. It's my clock right now. I don't know if I've ever seen this Dimir deck struggle so bad. Maybe I have, but it's pretty unusual to see it like this. And yes, I will dash here. I'll leave it on top. I think if he's that concerned about it, we'll just replay it. Alright, he's at 7. Technically 5. Maybe the best thing he could find here. Murktide? Alright, he's dead. Got him! Wow, this guy really struggled. That's crazy. Okay. Blood Moon, I think, is still decent against this guy. I think Celestial Purge is very necessary for the Psychic Frogs. I believe they still have Orcish Bowmasters, so I think Ragavans have got to go. I wonder if Surgical Extraction's any good. Is Legend of Roku worth it? To bring in Roku. Is Roku good against these guys? Surgical Extraction. Orum's Chant I'm not a fan of against this deck. I could do Wrath of the Skies as well. To get rid of Bowmasters and such. Maybe that's okay. Get rid of a couple Ocelots, bring in these Wraths. And I guess a Surgical. What would I use the Surgical on? I'm gonna bring in one Roku. I want to leave some Ocelots in. I don't want to go too far down creatures. But, you know, well, that's definitely another mole. Hopefully I don't mold 4 here. Hypnos TV, is this a streamer? Or is it just... Does people know what TV... I swear everything in the life, it just seems like it's gone away. Like, people, I don't watch TV anymore. I just stream Hulu on my computer. Like, oh. But to be fair, I don't watch TV either. The only TV I watch is sports. Like, I can't tell you the last time I sat down and was like, I'm gonna watch Pawn Stars or something, right? I mean, it's not into that. You know? It's kind of a shame when you think about it, because America used to unite. You know, everybody would watch Cheers. And now nobody watches anything that's the same anymore. Yeah, keep this. Put Elegant Parlor on bottom. Seems good to me. Voice of Victory is always nice. Voice of Victory does somewhat protect your Ocelot Prides. See what he's got here. I wonder if they, you know, if they made temples, like Temple of Epiphany, Temple of Malady, Malady. Oh man. Temple of Malice, right? Isn't there Temple of Malice? I don't remember. But I wonder if those were actual, like, you know, island, like Temple of Malady is, you know, swamp forest. So I wonder if all right, let's just swing for one. It doesn't matter. I plan on trying to play out Voice of Victory here. Get a basic Plains, because remember there is an additional Blood Moon in the deck now. And hopefully I can draw a land next turn. I would assume this is going to get countered. Spell Snare? Spell Snare! The next turn, if I draw a land, I can do Guide of Souls plus Ajani, which would be a hell of a turn for anybody. Spell Snare? See what artwork he's got a Spell Snare. It's got to be Spell Snare. It ain't Spell Pierce. Intense Surveil. Leave it on top. Spell Snare? Snare spell? Oh, Stern Scolding, yes. Yes, yes. Of course. The Stern Scolding. Alright, what we got here? The Murktide? Oh. Don't want to land here. Didn't get it. Okay. Spell Snare or Smell... Jeez. Spell Snare or Spell Pierce? What do you think he's got? I could try the Galvanic Discharge. I don't know why I do that. You have to discard 2 cards, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I could still try Ajani here. Well, I mean, it's a blowout, right? No matter what I do, if he counters it, I get blown out. So maybe it's best to try Guide of Souls. Do Guide of Souls. If it's me up to 1, I put me up to 4. Yeah. He's already allowed it, right? So he can't discard to it anymore? Okay. Whoa, not 0, 2. Look at that, a land. Let's go throw out Ajani. It doesn't matter because I gotta use this anyways. Go top. Right? And I'll probably just end up playing, well, I don't know. Seasoned Pyromancer is a little bit scary. That Celestial Purge is pretty big against Psychic Frogs. Okay. Well, he's empty-handed. I am not. I'm going to shuffle away that Ajani so he doesn't know about it. Yeah, put in graveyard. A Phlage be alright here. Wrath of the Skies. Well, I think I just gotta play the Seasoned Pyro. I mean, there's no, ooh. Blood? God, look how ugly these elemental tokens are. What the fuck are these? Why do they do this shit? What is that? Really gotta hope I can fade this Murktide here. Just hopefully he throws down, you know, a Psychic Frog or a, a Psychic Frog's bad. Or a, you know, a Bowmaster. Just a Murktide be the worst here. No attack. Huh. Another Wrath of the Sky. I'm starting to doubt these Wrath of the Skies. Alright. I can't even cast it with Blood Moon on the field. Alright. There we go. So no counter spells. No more subtleties. He's still not attacking. Can't cast that either. Alright. Get in for 4. And hopefully draw something I can cast. I can't believe my last 2 draws have been double white. Like, what is that? These are my only double white cards. Well, I guess I'm closer to getting Pariah out of the graveyard. We got him a 2-turn clock. 2 turns to victory. Okay. Yeah, so let's not bring in 2 on the bottom. That's good. Let's not bring in Wrath of the Skies anymore. I mean, in theory, it should work against like a horde of Orcish Bowmasters, right? But I don't know. What do you play? Watery Grave? Okay. Oh my God! Stop! All right. One more. One more swing. What's its double blue? Okay, so he still can't cast that. Yeah! Oh my God! I finally had something to cast. Like, that's insane. How is that possible? There's only 4 double white cards in the deck right now. 4. Usually there's only 2, but there's 4, and I got 3 of the 4 in a row. How? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. All right, guys. Well, that was an exciting match of just, am I going to get over the finish line even though I should? Really had to drag myself over that. All right, guys. Join me for round number 2. Get hype. All right, guys. Here for round number 2. Let's get on in there. Yeah, I'm going to go first. I don't know what happened. I thought I pressed the button, but I guess I didn't. That's a keeper. Anytime you can start with an old Ocelot Pride and head on into that. I mean, we got a nice curve here. 1, 2, 3. I don't care what anyone says. Anyone tells you that if you don't follow a mana curve in Magic the Gathering, right? They're like, oh, that's not very good. They're an idiot. Like, just straight up, no, don't hold back. Just be like, you're an idiot. Just tell them that. There is no way that you going 1, 2, 3, 4 is not good. It's not possible. Sometimes I hate showing my Arena Glory so early, but I will this time. I unload the Voice of Victory. I gotta have a response now. They don't, so I appreciate that. I wonder if this is a mirror match or I'm being tricked here. Good cat. Jetmir's Garden. Mountain Forest Plain. What is this? Renin 6? Hello? It's been a while since I've seen that thing. Get another one. What do we want to do here? Have this swing at opponent. The 2 tokens swing at friend. Seems pretty decent. Now, do I want to overcommit to the board here? And, like, go Voice of Victory and Ocelot Pride? I could also just Phlage them. I think I like that. I think I like just Phlaging them. Remember, always get the Ace of Plains. Hit them. That way they know they're on notice if I get another land here. Attack, attack. Mobilize. Kind of weird how it does it on here. Okay, there we go. I think that was the better play. Try and set up potential Phlage ASAP. Another Ren? Damn. Yeah, you gotta pick up an Arid Mesa here. I haven't seen Ren 6 played in a long time. Remember how good this card was? Yeah. So now, if I do get a land, a fetch land, I will be able to escape the Phlage. I don't. Instead, I get this. I mean, I think I just attack players still. I don't know. I mean, hitting the Ren, if it was like a 2 power creature, I'd probably swing at Ren, but 1, I mean, what am I doing? Yeah, I guess, yeah. So we'll see what he's got, like, because that just, now Phlage is just available. Right? Okay, alright. Alright, well, I have no idea what my opponent's doing. So I'm going to bring the Celestial Purge since they're showing red. And Blood Moon, because they're showing multicolor. Siding out. I don't know. I guess we'll take out 3 random cards. I just don't know much what my opponent's up to. So we'll take out a Ragavan, a Pyro, and an Ocelot Pride. Taking out the Ocelot just because those 2 creatures, because they got 1 toughness. Against multiple Ren and 6s, that's rough. You just can't complain when you got hands that go Guided Souls into Ajani. It's just really good. Even if you don't have a Goblin Bombardment or even a, you know, a Phlage or whatever. But yeah, don't toss this. That's a lot of Ajanis. Yeah, I'll shock here. Gets bolted. Is it time for a bolt? Is this still main? I don't know. There you go. Oh man, it's... Oh god. It's like Archon of Cruelty. That's really bad. Alright, gotta get a clock going. Hopefully I'm not too late here. Wow, I've gotten all 4 of my Ajanis. The Chaz? What? Alright, so now what I want to do is I'm going to get an Elegant Parlor. Gonna check out what's going on. That's going to graveyard. Okay. Basic plains. Actually, what I was going to search for was Windswept Heath. I guess I'll just play the plains now. Aggressively swing for 5. Like a man. And then, you know what? Ooh. Yeah, this works. This works just fine. Play another different Ajani. Oh. Okay, I won't play another different Ajani. Because now I need to basically hold up, like, you know, Thraben Charm to try and stop, like, maybe any reanimation spells. Stuff like that. Three or more other mountains, so they need a 4th mountain. Okay. Of course, things just got a lot more complicated. I think we want to destroy that. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Keep this one. Yes, I'd like to transform it. Okay. Now we get another plains. Ugh. So I have how many creatures? 5? Okay. Swing. If he blocks 1, I'll have... Yeah, this wasn't enough to kill, but... Yeah, he'll block 1. Do a 0. Get him down to 4 and hope I can win. That's all I can do. That's my best play. What does this do? Yep. Oh my god! What the fuck was that? He still dies, doesn't he? Because this just comes out. Oh my god, I'm an idiot! Duh, I forgot that Elesh Norn has that part. So yeah, now I'm just dead. Fuck, why'd I do that? Yeah, it doesn't even work because I can't get any of these creatures out. Okay. Alright, yeah, I just lose to Elesh Norn. Barring a top deck, yeah, I can't do it here. I guess we put plus, so this stays alive? Because all my creatures are dead except for whatchamacallit, Phlage, and I guess yeah, so I just lose. Yeah, I need to find Phlage, and that's about it. Alright, game's over. I have to find Phlage. That's the only way I can possibly survive or win. Is Phlage. That's it. Seasoned Pyromancer would still work too. I got a Seasoned Pyro there because I would have been able to discard 2 cards. And, you know, it would have been possible. Phlage is still a possibility. Alright, I'm dead. Okay, just concede. Wow. Just not fast enough. It's not fast enough there. What do you even bring in? I guess Orm's Chant might work. Right? Bring in those. Legend of Roku. I think Galvanic Discharge should be okay. I just don't really know. Orm's Chant, is that any good? Maybe Orm's Chant's okay. Phlage is pretty slow, so not that these are much faster, but regardless, I'll try them. I guess you can do Wrath of the Skies too. Yeah, we'll try. I gotta get like double white because of these Ranger captains. Alright. So the plan is to try and Blood Moon him to death. It's always the plan, right? Blood Moon's not even very good, to be honest with you, but yeah, they get a basic plane, so they're on what I'm up to. Okay. I guess they were afraid I might play Ajani? But why would that change anything? Not only that, Fairy. Uh-huh. Alright, well, Elegant Parlor here. Take a gander. That can go in graveyard. Time for a basic plains. I think we first attack. Well, no, let's play our Guide of Souls first. Obviously, got to get rid of this Teferi. Basic plains. And Blood Moon. No subtlety there. Like I said, Blood Moon's not great against this deck, my opponent's deck, but it does stop Dwarven Mind. Right there. Look at it, he had it. He was ready. He was hyped. Now it's probably a Fable the Mirror Breaker. Or an Anger of the Gods. Oh, Brotherhood's End, yeah. Any way I lose this game if I play this? I guess we'll find out. Wow! Well, I guess there might be the way I lose. Okay. I guess we'll just start beating down. No land there. All right, let's... Let's play Guide of Souls. Phlage. Alright. I need to save these Galvanic Discharges in case, you know, something crazy happens. You got a Spell Pierce. He is not. Good time as ever. Get old Phlage out. I see he's got a lightning bolt for this guy to souls. He doesn't. Okay. All right, Elish Norn won't even save him here now. He has to have... Oh, there we go! But yeah, if he had, like, I didn't really know what he could have. If he had, like, a bounce and, like, a destroy, it would just delay me a game or turn. I just had so many Galvanic Discharges. Alright, well, 2-0. So far, so good. Alright, guys. Join me for round number 3. Get hype. Alright, dudes, we're back in it for round 3. Yeah, I'm going first. Yeah. Like a mighty fine hand to me. So I think always the optimal play, right, is always turn 1 Guide of Souls. And then turn 2, probably Ocelot Pride, right? Because that just really starts snowballing. But, you know, wow, this opponent is also mulliganed to 4. What's going on? What's going on? Who knows? Mulligan's the 3? Is this Dredge? Alright, round 3. So that was, that last deck we played against was Indomitable Creativity. I know people still played that. I'm mad that people are still playing that. I hate that deck. It's so annoying. Oh, it's Tron. Okay, well, hopefully I can get another land here and, man. Do we just go with Voice of Victory here to try and stop like a Kozilek's command? Or do we do a Ajani? Or Ocelot? So many options here. I'm gonna go with a Ajani. Also, he's just gonna have whatchamacallit here. Oh, it's an island. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Alright, he gives up. So what would have been the right play there? To swing with all of them, then do it? Or would it have been better to sack this? Yeah, I think it would have been better to sack that, because then you go... You put them at 18, this flips, you zero it, that puts a trigger on Guide of Souls, plus another one, you know, plus 2, so it puts them to 16, and then you swing with the 3, puts them at 13. If I just swung, it would have been just 4 here. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's best to try and get Guided Soul as big as fast as possible. Alright, obviously Obsidian Charmaw, Blood Moon Wear Tear. You know, I don't even know if Wear Tear's necessarily great. A lot of cards come out. Maybe Thraben Charm, a Ragavan, a Pyro, a Ranger Captain, and a Phlage? I don't know. I don't think Thraben Charm's gonna do enough damage to... I didn't have a lot of cat tokens to kill a 7/7 or something, right? Because, well, this is running blue, so I don't know what's going on. Because the Eldrazi, I'm aware of, there's either the, there's some sort of green combo with it, right? And then there's just straight up Eldrazi Tron, like with Thought-Knot Seers, Sire's Seven Sins. They don't run Matter Reshaper anymore. They use that one from Modern Horizons 3 that every time you stack a colorless creature, it deals 1 damage. It's pretty strong. It's a really good combo. A number 3 combo at Burger King is the Bacon King, just if you guys are interested. At least out where I'm at. I don't know, maybe where you're from. They don't have that as their number 3 combo. They better have that though. That's a damn good sandwich. I don't know. Wow, let's imagine we kept this. I think this looks pretty good. That looks a lot better. I think just put Arena of Glory on the bottom. I just plan on Blood Moon in this guy. Expedition map. So historically, any deck, any Tron deck that runs blue is much more difficult to pin down with Blood Moon. So we'll see if that's true. Alright. Only lands so far, you gotta love that. Alright. Alright, gonna make a cat here. 2 energy and 19 life. Bunch of little critters. Yeah. This should be setting off red alarm, code red, not the tasty Mountain Dew. Okay. All right. What do we want to do here? Do Arena of Glory. Double red. And it's still 3 mana. Obviously need to hit the Ugin's Labyrinth. Get Kozilek's Command here. Alright, swing with bolt. Imagine if I gave it to the 1/1 cat. I mean, I guess I could. I wonder if that was right for him to get rid of Ocelot Pride instead of Guide of Souls. I don't know. Where's this tower? Got 3 mana. Alright. Well, I think first things first, we just swing at him. My god. To get some value out of this. Jeez. Put it in graveyard. Alright. Let's hit him again. No blocks. Gotta love that. Alright. There you go. Here you go. Oh my god, the forced negation getting rid of Stinking to Stupor. Oh, the sadness, the crying, the tears. What the hell? It'd be alright if I could draw some other than a land here. I guess I did draw this Charm off. Okay, that's not a power plant, so I feel a little bit better. Well, he's gonna have to do some here. I got 7 attacking in air. We have taken to the skies. No! Stop! All right, let's get in there. Let's go. Let's go. Gotta have a Kozilek's Command or something. All right. He's at 1. He's at 1. Man. All right, let's see if I can lose here. All is dust. That's not enough for all his dust. That's 6 mana? All his dust is 7, right? Yeah! What was my next card? A Ragavan, that would help. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, dudes. Well, 3-0. I mean, you know, just piling on in. Alright, everybody. Well, damn, Blood Moon has put in serious work. I'm telling you, like, Blood Moon is still good. If you can get it out there or even threaten casting it, it completely changes the game. Like, the opponent all acts differently. They got to think their play out, you know? It's pretty wild that a card from the dark is still just hurting people so bad. But I love it. I love Blood Moon. I'm all about the Blood Moon. The bloodiest of moons. Just deep crimson red, right? All right, buddy, join me for round 4. Get hype. All right, guys, here we go. Round 4 against Pugface. Looks good. That's 1 copy of Blood Moon keeps showing up. You guys like how I just shock? Right? Like, it gives people a false sense I don't have anything. Oh, he's shocking. You know? No, I like shocking on turn 1. Gives me a lot of, you know, really you need about 4 lands to have this deck function correctly. Uh-oh. Mirror match ahoy, but that's rough when I'm going first. Now Blood Moon don't look too good. Now this is rough. Right here, what you're about to see. You may want to cover your eyes. This. This is not what you want to have happening to you here in the mirror match. Just immediately taking a pounding like this. Down to 15. I've already got 3 creatures, a 3/4 flyer. Still to spare energy. Yeah, this is going to be brutal here. Another different Ocelot. Now the question is do I just Phlage this and keep things rolling? Or do I attempt to Blood Moon him? Because Blood Mooning him at this point would be very devastating. Right, but if we just do one turn, like say he gets a basic plains next turn, we're in trouble. I think it's safest to shock here and just blast him with Phlage. Yes, no response. What's going on? Alright. Swing here for 5. Make another kitten. And see what happens here. Like Peruvian flute music's kind of nice. Yeah, see, so... Yeah, Pyromancer's pretty good. My best top deck would be what? I guess, what do you toss? Phlage and Thraben Charm? Ugh, Guide of Souls. Could I just Blood Moon now? Blood Moon now. I mean, it's still rough. It's still not good. Yeah, let's just go... Guide of Souls. Fly over these, put them... Yeah, let's just do this. I probably should have played Ranger Captain. You just eat these, so let's not do that. It's cat. I'm down to 3. And make some tokens. Take 1 token. Maybe I should have played Ranger Captain, because if for some reason he's got Brotherhood's End here, that's pretty insane. Or Anger of the Gods or something like that. I mean, I guess. So you get Phlage out. Phlage killing Ocelot. Right. Puts him back up to 5, but he still just dies. I have 3 energy. And he's really dead now. Alright. So, Blood Moon needs to get out, even though I was just praising it. Why is Seasoned Pyromancer stuck on the screen? I hate when it does this. Oh, went away. Randomly. Okay. Definitely want Celestial Purge. Definitely want Legend of Roku. Want Surgical Extraction. Probably want Wrath of the Skies. Now, I need to take out 6 cards. What to take out? Ragavan isn't great. Never a fan of Ragavan in this match. 1 Voice of Victory I think is fair to take out. There's not a lot of instant speed stuff coming from the opponent usually. Ranger Captain, So we still gotta take out 3 more. Might just take out all these Ragavans. They're not usually great in this match. And one Ranger Captain. We'll try that. Nope. That'll have to do. I guess we'll put Seasoned Pyro on bottom. Yep. That's dead. Don't even mess around here. Boom. No need to wait. Okay, now I might be in trouble. Especially top decking these luscious he doesn't fetch there. That's interesting. Well, he hasn't got anything. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Probably got an Ajani. That'd really mess shit up. Then I can't even really block. Well, I can. What I need him to do is to attack. That does the same thing. That's actually better for me because that's a wasted Thraben Charm. I've got a Phlage going in the graveyard here. No, we'll just do this. The music stop. Leave that on top. There's nothing wrong with that. I can always use more removal in this matchup. Music stopped. The day the music died. There you guys go. Okay, so now it's like I think I still don't need to use Phlage because I can hold up Thraben Charm and blast this cat with Galvanic Discharge. So I'm just going to kill it with Galvanic Discharge. And go from there. So I want to expose my Phlage to Surgical Extraction or something. Music became extremely ominous. Oh my god. All right! Yeah! I don't know why they scooped. That was another land. Yeah, I was gonna fetch it away, but all right. Opponent just got frustrated. I don't know why. Maybe they just smelled the Phlage. The game wasn't over at all. I mean, I don't know what he's got. He might have a Surgical Extraction in hand. All right, well, join me for round 5 where I try to get the 5-0. Everybody, get hype. All right, guys, here we go for the 5-0. Let's see if I can't do this against John MTG, whoever the hell that is. Yeah, that's fine. Keep. Am I going first? I am. All right. It's time. My other computer over here has a picture of a sheep on it. What does it say? Icelandic sheep. It's an okay looking animal. Just a sheep. Very exciting stuff here. Oh god, what's going on? Is this whatchamacallit Neo form? That can't be good. One of mulligans to 4, but we all know how these decks work, right? What do you have here? Mostly just look like land. Yeah, all lands except 2 serum powders. Yep, here we go. I wonder if it's better to start with Ragavan here. It might be. Just start with Ragavan and see if that can steal cards off the top. I don't know. So... first main phase, so it's already exiled, right? Okay. What is going on now? Plunge into darkness? What is going on? What the fuck is this? Oh my gosh, this Cosmogoyf deck. I heard about this. Okay. Alright. Alright, try to block with this cat. They just run Fling, don't they? They just kill you instantly with Fling. So I have no idea how to defeat this deck. I've never seen this deck played. Yeah, Thud. How do you defeat this? What do you do? Because I don't have Thoughtseize. Cosmogoyf. On an exile. I mean, how do I stop this? I don't know. I guess Orm's Chant? Blood Moon? I guess that's about it. Oh my god, look at this. Nice ad for Stream Deck coming up. That's cool. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm guessing Phlage is pretty slow here. Galvanic Discharge can't be right either. No. Thraben Charm? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't... Oh, Celestial Purge. Duh, it's green-black. Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, I'm gonna try. I've never seen this deck in action before. I've only read about it. Alright. I guess. I mean, maybe I needed a mulligan into Celestial Purge, but I just don't know. What's the Aether Hub for? Alright. Well, at least he didn't start with Chancellor. Whoa. Gotta pay attention. No Simian Spirit Guide anymore. How do you beat this? I think you need Thoughtseize, right? So he should just win right away? Yeah, I mean, I got nothing. Just to beat Scotty's got it. And to block. Alright, guys. Well, that was a pretty unfucking exciting end to this fucking league where I could have got a 5-0. You know, that's what Magic's all about. You come up against somebody that's just, you know, is a fucking piece of shit that doesn't want to play the fucking game, you know? Why play the game when you can basically just cheat, right? I mean, why even attempt to play the game when you can just cheat? The laziest motherfuckers play those type of decks. They're just lazy. Like, I don't care what anyone says, oh, they're having fun, they're being creative. They're not being creative. First off, that guy didn't come up with the deck. I didn't come up with Boros Energy. You don't hear me talk about it like that. Second off, that guy doesn't even want to play Magic the Gathering. Just get off fucking the game and go fucking jack off. Just go jack off if you want to play with yourself. This is supposed to be an interactive game. There's zero interactivity from the opponent in that. Zero. Only the most degenerate, loneliest basement dwelling would be okay with playing something like that. Like, I just don't understand the mentality of people that want to play a deck like that. We don't do anything to the opponent. You don't even care what the opponent's doing. It's terrible. I know what people will say, well, you should have mulliganed to 2 to try and find Celestial Purge. What's the point of playing the game, man? I'm not going to win mulliganing down to find just Celestial Purge. Like, it's going to be a forever game anyways. That's not fun. That's not how the game's supposed to be. Are you kidding me? Anyways, guys, let's see what I got in these here treasure chests. It's a really disappointing end. Just fuck that guy. Alright. Look, I got a Guide of Souls. Check that out. Why isn't that working? Alright, give me a second here. I got my new notepad thing here. I think I do. Or not. Why doesn't it show up? Oh my god. How do you even do this? I don't understand how this shit works. Like, I don't. I gotta type on here, notepad. Look at this shit. I just don't get it. Like, how do these things work on here? Like, I don't know. Anyways, we got Grolnock? Groloink? Grolnock. Guide of Souls. Instead of me writing them down, I figured out how to do this finally, right? Type this shit out. Alright, Grolnock. 2 green and a blue. Whenever a frog you control attacks, build 3 cards. Whenever a permanent card is put into your graveyard from your library exile with a croak counter on it, you may play lands and cast spells from among cards you own in exile with croak counters on it. I've never seen this card ever played. Guide of Souls, I'm going to read that to you guys. I think you guys know what that is. 15 points, appreciate that. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Sword of Heath and Hearth and Home. That's not a bad one. And then we got Chandra, Fire Artisan. I don't remember that one. And Inevitable Betrayal. That's what happened to me. I was fucking betrayed. Betrayed by humanity there in that last match. It was bullshit, man. I get tired of playing people like that. Alright, a Sword of Hearth and Home. 3 colorless artifact equipment from Modern Horizons 2. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and is protected from green and from white. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, exile up to 1 target creature you own, then search your library for a basic land card. Put both cards onto the battlefield under your control, then shuffle. So you blink one of your own creatures and then you put a basic land? It doesn't seem that good. The blink part's okay, but the basic land is questionable. I mean, it's fine. Not great. I think it's still a fine card. Alright, Chandra, Fire Artisan. 2 double red, 4 loyalty, legendary Chandra. Whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are removed from Chandra, she deals that much damage to her opponent or planeswalker. +1, exile top card of your library, you may play it this turn. -7, exile top 7 cards of your library, and you play them this turn. That's not great. That's so weird. The -7 is +7? Huh? I don't know about that one. No wonder I never saw it played. Inevitable Betrayal. A blue from Modern Horizons 2, suspend 3. Search target opponent's library for a creature card, put that card on the battlefield under your control, then that player shuffles. I don't know about this one either. I'm sure there's some implications to it, but I'm just not getting. How many points I get? 5? Okay. Alright, we got Fathom Feeder. Phyrexian Soul Gorger. I haven't seen that in a while. And Treasonous Ogre. That's what just happened to me. That's treasonous, right? Alright, the Fathom Feeder, a blue and a black for a 1/1 Eldrazi drone from Battle for Zendikar. Devoid, Death Touch, Ingest. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top card of their library. They need to bring that back. I completely forgot about Ingest. Huh. 3, a blue and a black, draw a card, each one exiles top card of their library. It's okay. Not a bad card. Phyrexian Soul Gorger, 3, 8/8, snow artifact creature from Ice Age. Or, no, Cold Snap. Cumulative upkeep, sacrifice a creature. That's ass. This is a terrible card. Like, if it had Trample, like, yeah, if this had Trample Haste. Bad. Alright, Treasonous Ogre. 3 and a red for a 2/3 Ogre Shaman from, what, Commander something? Dethrone. Whenever this creature attacks, the player with the most life or type of the most life puts a +1/+1 counter on it. Pay 3 life, add a red. Seems pretty bad. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you had a lot of life, you can make a lot of red. I don't know. I don't play Commander, so I have no idea. I can't imagine that being great. Alright. We got... Now we're getting some garbage. Fleetwheel Cruiser. Opportunistic Dragon. And Regal Bunnicorn. I haven't seen that one in a while. Alright, Fleet Wheel Cruiser 4 artifact vehicle from Kaladesh, a 5/3 trample haste. When this creature enters, it becomes an artifact creature till end of turn, crew 2. I guess it's not that bad. I forgot that when it entered the... I completely forgot about that part. I remember the trample and the haste, but I don't remember it being a creature the turn it came in. Huh. Opportunistic Dragon. 2 double red 4/3 dragon with flying from Throne of Eldraine. When this creature enters, choose target human or artifact opponent controls. For as long as this creature remains on the battlefield, gain control of that permanent. It loses all abilities and it can't attack or block. So basically it's a removal spell. It just switches. It can't block, can't attack, can't do anything. It's just you remove a creature from your opponent or an artifact. Huh. And then Regal Bunnicorn, 1 and a white from Wilds of Eldraine. Star power and toughness. Regal Bunnicorn's power and toughness are each equal to the number of non-land permanents you control. This was really popular in that Pioneer deck, right? I guess it was in Standard too. Boros Tokens, I think it was called, whatever it was. You guys know. You guys watched me play against it. And we got Captain of the Mists. Captain! Pollen Shield Hair. What the hell is that? And Quicken. Little Quicken. Alright. Captain of the Mist. 2 and a blue. Human Wizard. A 2/3 from Avacyn Restored? Or is this Innistrad Remastered? I don't know. It must be Avacyn Restored. Whenever another human you control enters, untap this creature. 1 to blue. You may tap or untap target permanent. And tap it, by the way. I am no mere ship's captain. The north wind is my accomplice. The tide is my first mate. It's not bad flavor. Pollen Shield Hair. Oh, I think I remember this card now. 1 and a white for a 2/2 rabbit from Throne or Wilds of Eldraine. The adventure is Hair Raising, a green sorcery. Target creature you control gains vigilance and gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. That's okay. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. Huh. She can drive off any threat, from Owl Hunter to Phyrexian Monster. What about Owl Hunter Phyrexian Monster? You can fend that off? Just a stinky ass bunny. Alright, and Quicken. 1 blue instant from Conflux, right? I think, is that Conflux? The next sorcery spell you cast this turn be cast as though it had Flash. Draw a card. This card was actually played when this card was new. I remember people playing Quicken. So I haven't seen it though in like forever, like 15, 20 years. So Quicken. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I tried my best. I really, think that I got screwed because, I just can't stand playing against decks like that. Especially online. Like in paper, it's one thing. In paper, you're against a human being. They respect you, they shake your hand, and, you do the whole thing. Wow, dude, I can't believe you had everything. I guess I should have. You can have a little bit of banter with them. Online, it's just bullshit, man. It's just like, the only good thing about that happening online is, like if I wasn't filming content, right, I just get up and, pound down like some water or something, or inhale a bag of Cheetos or something to try and make myself feel better. But at a tournament, you just gotta sit there and just, I guess you don't have to, but that was round 5, so at a tournament I'd get up and wait for top 8 because I'd probably make top 8 for one. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave me some comments in the comments section. Tell me about how you're feeling about Modern right now. Let me know how you feel about decks like that. That's just immediately they just win on turn, basically 1 or 2. In Modern, like in Legacy, that's more acceptable just because it's Legacy. In Vintage, it's expected. But I hate that shit, man. That's one of the reasons I don't like Modern sometimes. Like, Modern is just, all the formats. Standard's got a real problem with Izzet colors again. Pioneer seems okay, but nobody cares about Pioneer. But again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Really appreciate that. Till next time, remember to always not top deck the lands unless you really have to, and stay salty, my friends. Man, I'm having a tough time here. I'm tired. Alright? And my ass is still sore from that Cosmogoyf. No, I guess it's cool that Goyce are back. Alright guys, everybody thanks for watching. Everyone be safe out there, have a good time, spend time with your friends and family and loved ones, of course. You got any kids, make sure to spend time with them. I hope to see you all next time I upload something. Alright buddy, peace!